Hello everyone! You know the game Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? After the previous installments, the game released a new version in 2011. Incidentally, Need for Speed games were my favorite game series as a kid. I've played almost every game since the PlayStation 1, but I realized I'd never played this Hot Pursuit game before, so today we'll try playing it on mobile using an emulator. I tried this game on both Winlator Bionic Vanilla and Gamehub. I tried so many different settings that I didn't give up and deleted the game when it wouldn't launch. Finally, I found the correct settings for the Snapdragon 8 Elite on Gamehub. However, since processors like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and 8 Gen to have turnip driver support, I think they can navigate this emulator setup more easily. You can still use my settings as a reference. Now, I want to show you the game's emulator settings. I'm playing the game with a controller called the Coolshark Cooling Game Controller. You can play the game either with the controller or by activating the touch buttons in the emulator. I have the game's graphics settings set to maximum. If you're using a processor lower than the Snapdragon 8 Elite, I recommend lower settings and, of course, using a cooler. Okay, now let's move on to the emulator settings. The game's icon appears as dead space. I suspect this error is caused by the game files. There's nothing to worry about. The game's resolution is 1380 by 600. When you select this resolution, you'll need to confirm the same resolution in the game's graphics settings. If you didn't make this, you won't be able to play full screen. My other settings are as you see on the screen. Open the game with the Proton driver. You can only use Wine drivers for copying in desktop mode. Now we can get to our game. It's time for some racing. You're about to watch one of the most difficult racing games you've ever seen. I assure you, I've never seen anything this difficult in my life.